Hello, hello. So I'm gonna start making more videos. I feel like I have to. But there's one thing in trading which I've realised, which I love, which is probably like my favourite thing of recent, where I've been taking trades off of it, and it's literally the 4 hour time frame. I think if you can understand the 4 hour and how price moves off the 4 hour, which I think is the most accurate time frame of where price moves. Like if you see a reaction or something happen on the 4 hour, it's more likely to go in that direction. If you can understand that, trading will be a lot easier. Like the way I find the way I find bias is daily 4 hour and 1 hour, and I want them to be in line, pretty much. But recently, I've been taking high time frame setups based off what the 4 hour is doing. So, for example, there's this trade here. I entered here off of a normal daily system setup, but then I had this 4 hour block here, this 4 hour fair out value up there, and I added a position on one of my accounts when it tapped it and came back up. So I think when it was about there, I was like, it's reacted off that spot, nice. So I added a position there, and it always just reacts nice with 4 hour. Same with this one, this 4 hour fair value gap here, boom, tapped it, and it's gone. And it's always the fair value gaps. I don't really care about the liquidity sweeps, but I look at high time frame 4 hour fair value gaps, and they are literally the best thing of all time. Let's try to find some random. Oh, my chest, bomber cloud. Even something like this, you see like, oh, it's gone into the 4 hour fair value gap and then it's created a strong candle. You could probably sell there. Now you can find a location like a target, but you can go off of that. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I even actually took a trade off of down here. Nice. Oh, go away, bro. Let me just drag across. 4 hour break structure, 4 hour break structures as well. So first things first. So I have liquidity, sweeps, FVGs, and break substructure. Those are my three key concepts in all of my trading. But if I was to rank these in terms of on the 4 hour, if I just want to take a swing trade off of the 4 hour, which I've been doing, and so far I've had 100% win rate up, what I'd do, what am I on about? The way I'd rank these is, okay, first, my key one would be, okay, if there's a 4 hour fair value gap, that's my main concept. If I get an invalidated fair value gap, potentially enter. I don't really care about invalidated ones. But if I get a nice reaction, so it wicks in and then comes back and closes in like a good spot, that's what I like. And then also if there's a break structure, if it just has a 4 hour break structure, I tend to trade those as well. They're nice. Liquidity sweeps, they tend to just fall like there's one there. But there's not really key like session liquidity. I don't care about that. But with these, if there's a fair value gap or a break structure, I'm going to tend to take it. So I'd have entered like here. I think I passed a small account on this one. I think I entered there and this candle passed it because I targeted I targeted literally this high here and we perfectly took it. I remember I passed an account on this. This was just amazing. The 4 hour is how I pass all my prop firm accounts. Simple. And then if you were to look at this one, there's nothing there. 4 hour break structure again here. So I think I took on this one. I passed another 5k. No, I think I won a trade off of this one. I entered on that break there and I took it to the all-time high. So I did have to sit through this trash, but then boom, obviously it hit. Then there's this fair value gap, which it did a lot in, but something like that I won't trade because that's too close to all-time highs. Whereas when it's down here, I'm like, oh, there's still a bit of a gap. If there's a bit of a gap, that's the thing with the targets on the 4 hour ones. So let me go from the start. So 4 hour, you want to look for a 4 hour fair value gap. If it respects it, you can enter, whether it's a buy or a sell, and then just find a target. Then the second one is a break structure. If you get a 4 hour break structure, that is a very nice confluence as well. But when it comes to targeting it, if the targets are just a bit rubbish, like if it's an all-time high and it's too close, let's say you enter something random up here, like that 4 hour there, and you enter there and the all-time highs there, you're not going to take it because you don't want this tiny little 20 point. No, on these 4 hours I'm targeting at least a minimum 30 point move. I go for a 1-to-1, so simple. So with the targets, you need that. So it's a fair value gap, a break structure, and then it has to have a good target. Like price wants to come there, especially if it correlates with the daily as well. It's actually beautiful. But yeah, if you just start putting up a 4-hour chart, just start looking for trades. Get an account where you can specifically try these, and it's gonna be pretty nice. The ones like this where it's like moved drastically down, and like it's got meh, it's disrespected that. This is why I don't do invalidated fair value gaps. I'm like, I don't really like that. And then the 4-hour closed in that it wasn't a nice wick, so it's like, why would I sell that? Whereas like you have ones like over here where it's wicked it. You have ones like this candle where it's had a nice wick and gone back up. That's strong. For a 4-hour, you want a strong wick on the candle. You don't want to just like randomly trade it. Like if it's like this, you're not going to sell at all. But if it did this and then it came back down here for the body and the wick was up there, you'd sell off of that because that's strong to come back to the downside. But then on this one, like I think I took a trade off this. I held it for a few days. It's like meh. But I entered that break structure. Then I took it up to all-time highs, closed there, and I'm still in one of the positions off of this. I think. No, I'm not. Oh no, this is. Yeah, so I passed 2 small accounts in 2 weeks, and they were both on a Friday or something. So this move here, I passed an account, and then after this break structure, I passed an account to the all-time highs again. 4-hour time frame. If one step, if you can just find the perfect 4-hour, you can pass an account easy. That's how I've passed all 4 accounts I have now. Have been off the 4-hour time frame, entering off of a fair value gap or break structure. Simple. But yeah, I know this hasn't been very organized, but if you might want to watch this a few times if you want to understand what I'm talking about. But literally, just go on a 4-hour time frame on a specific instrument. Don't do a bunch of different ones. SP if anything, and just trade how it reacts. The market reacts to the 4-hour. You'll see that you'll probably win quite a lot. You might have to swing and hold trades quite a bit, but it's just pretty much becomes easy money, and you rarely ever do lose. So I'm gonna end this here. So weird.